Hello and welcome to day 58 of 361 Lifeline. Please excuse my hair, let's just call it lockdown hair. And today it's called weight, and I have this necklace for a reason because weight is one of the things I really need to do. So far too often in my life I've rushed into things and lived at a breakneck speed. Married early, 2 children early, married, divorced in a haze, jobs, travel, jobs, more houses, more flats, never stopping, never getting bored. This constant rush to see everything and do everything has been the constant soundtrack of my life so far, and I'm exhausted. Loss causes us to change our rhythm. After loss, and even in a lockdown, it's a loss, we march to a drumbeat of our own choice. And it's a new life, it's a fractured life, but it's still valid and it's still worth something. It's never going to go back the same. And society tells us it's not worth anything, but it is. It's our life, and often it's hard won. So notice that loss causes us to change. It doesn't force us. If we choose not to, we can recreate a similar situation to the one that we lost. So after a divorce, we can jump into another relationship. I'm a jumper. And we can find ourselves back where we were for status or in other people's eyes, how they see us, but it's an illusion. And are we allowing status to make the decisions for us? Loss is not going to force us to change. And this is the same with the new normal. We could jump back exactly the same. Are you going to do that? Loss nudges us instead. If we face loss with courage, we can use it to power positive change in our lives. And we have to sit with loss, feel it and see it before we can move anywhere. And I hope that's what you've been doing in lockdown. Even then, we always carry loss with us. Things will never be the same again, and anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. For instance, writing. I spend a lot of time writing and it involves patience. And if you're anything like me, you have more than one goal, relationship, job at a time, and you will keep checking the cake to see if it's done. Could I apply this to my life, I wonder? I'm guilty of constantly checking businesses, friendships, and my sobriety, and I was willing myself to get to 3 years for at least 4 months. Why? Because it didn't change anything. There will always be this itch for instant gratification for me because I am an addict. And if you're an addict, you know what I mean. You realise that the most you can do is notice that itch and sit with it until it goes away. Addicts can't wait for the cake to bake. And the 361 recovery program that I'm bringing out next Monday, it teaches us to pause. Once you begin to wait, you can begin to heal with that pause. So a drinking break can lead to a commitment to be sober. A house move can be given more consideration. And this waiting that we've been doing in lockdown, I wrote this blog before anything happened, but could you do something different now after you've been waiting so long? So find the pause, find the 361, look out for the packages coming out next Monday and see if you can wait. Do you need that new dress? Do you need that third drink? Do you want to go that way? Do you want to work the extra shift? Waiting is closely tied to being more confident in your autonomy. After loss, our decision making is wobbly. That's okay. But can we start working on waiting?